Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me today. So in today's card tutorial, actually it's going to be a 3D project that has to do with Hershey's Kisses. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen these yet? These are so good. They're called, what are they called? Rainbow Brownie Kisses. Really good. I don't usually like Hershey's Kisses. I prefer dark chocolate, more like Ghirardelli or something like that, Lindt even, Godiva. But these are really good. I love brownies, so that's probably why. Anyway, enough about the brownie Hershey's Kisses. So there's several important announcements that Stampin' Up! Is going to be releasing. Actually, I know about them already. So I am going to share those with you on Wednesday in my newsletter. So be sure to sign up for that if you haven't already, and make sure that you check those out, okay? I'm not going to give you a sneak peek of that, but really exciting news. So I can't wait to share that with you on Wednesday. So today's card, we are doing a 3D project, and this could be used for any kind of occasion. Because we're going to be putting kisses in there, and there's also going to be a little pocket for a gift card. So really cool. So think birthdays. You can even do these for Halloween maybe, but they make really great gifts. So let me turn the camera down so we can start working on that. Hang on. So for this 3D project, you really don't need that much. You need one piece of cardstock, which measures 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I've already scored it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches, 4 inches, and 8 inches. You need some tear and tape. I have some labels also already cut, and I think I'm going to be using probably this one, but it might be this one. Not too sure yet. Your liquid glue is good. What else do you need? So then you need 2 pieces. You need 1 piece of basic white, which is 2 3/4 by 4 inches. And then your piece of designer series paper, which is also 2 3/4 by 4 inches. And this comes from Season of Elegance, DSP. So really pretty pack. And it's perfect for the holidays, I think. The stamps that I'm using is throughout the year. This has become one of my favorites, and it's a go-to for me. All right, so let's get started. I have already done the scoring for you, and I've already added 1 piece of score tape here, because this is going to be the piece that we're going to stick our Hershey's Kisses on. So let me tell you about these Hershey's Kisses. If you haven't gotten them yet, they're so good. Or maybe you don't want to get them. These I'm keeping in my craft room, but that might be dangerous. So as I mentioned, I don't really care for Hershey's Kisses, but these were so good because they have little brownie bites on the inside. So, oh my goodness, so good. So just wanted to share that with you. And look how cute they are. They've got like little rainbows and dots and stuff on them. They look very festive, don't they? So they're so cute. So we'll be putting those inside our card. All right, so what you want to do is, I found that folding all the score lines and burnishing them with your bone folder is probably the best way to do this. So we're going to do that right now. And basically you're just folding them all inward, right? And that score tape that you see there actually goes between the 3 inch and 4 inch line. And as I mentioned, that is where, oh, I got something on here. I'm not too worried about that though, because I have to, let me just put a piece of scrap paper over that. That's going to be punched out, so I'm not worried about that. But I must have had some glitter on my bone folder, so be careful with that. And then the last one, we'll do the same thing. And that should be good now. Okay, so let's put that away. So first what I want to do is I'm going to take the 1 inch, 2 inch, and fold it upwards. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the Heartfelt Hexagon punch, and I'm going to punch between both of those layers. Now keep in mind, you don't want to pass the score line. So you want to come up just enough though, but you're going to, press hard because you're going through 2 layers of cardstock. And just center that up. And when you're happy with its placement, you just punch it. Like so. And there you go. You have a little spot so then you can see the candy in there. So we are done with that. And you'll want to save this piece because we are going to add it to a gift card. So what you'll want to do is cut straight down the middle on that score line. And let's do this first since it's in my hand. You'll want to attach both these pieces with some glue dots. So what I like to do is I'm going to add some glue dots, probably about 3 along the bottom, and then 1 in the center. Oops, that got a little off because they get stuck in my fingernails. I'll put another one here and then another one on this side. And you do want to add the glue dots to both pieces that you just cut in half because you want those to stick together. So we're going to put the glue dots on that side so you won't see that glittery stuff on there. So just keep putting those on. And as I mentioned, I think 4 would be good. These are larger glue dots. These glue dots, I saved them from my paper pumpkins because I tend to, when I'm doing the paper pumpkins, I just use my glue, my liquid glue. And it's just easier. So I get like so many of these. All right, so let's peel off the backings on these. And then we'll stick this together. Try to keep those together so they don't go flying places. And then I find them all over the house. Kind of like those dimensionals. The backings from dimensionals. I know you guys do that, right? You find them all over the house. Like days later. All right, so we're going to take one piece and attach it to the gift card. And you want to stay as close to the end as possible. Close to the edge, not the end. And it's a little bit wider than the gift card, but that's okay. And then attach the other one over it like so, and give it a good press. And then you have, this is like the tab to pull it out. So let us put those aside. Okay, so next what you want to do is you're going to take your tear tape and you want to add it one piece to here. And then you want to add another piece on the top and close to that score line, the 8-inch score line. And that will create the pocket for your gift card. Okay, there we go. So let's pull those pieces off the backing. Now, obviously, this is not something you want to mail to someone. You'll probably hand it to them. But if you are mailing it, you definitely want to keep it, put it in a box because otherwise it's going to get crushed. Okay? And then that gift card is going to go right in this opening. You might have to just hopefully I got the right sides. There we go. And you just want to tuck that in to the opening like so. And then they have a way to pull it in and out, right? Okay. So the next piece that you want to do is you want to add, since I've got the tear tape, I'm just going to add it. So you want to put about 2 pieces on the score line. Oh, it looks like I'm out of tear tape. Yes, I am. So let me get another piece. We'll rip that off. And we'll get the other one. Hopefully we have enough on here. It doesn't look like much. I forgot to replace this. Where are you going? I think that's not. I don't think I have any on this one. Well, there is, but for some reason it's sticking. I can't get it unstuck from the tape. It's very interesting. That never happened before. All right, so let's see if we can get this to work. I think this is at the end also. That's why I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. Come on. All right, so we're gonna put that, just a little piece here. I need to rip that off. And I'm gonna use the scissors for the other side. Since it's being difficult. All right. I think this is at the end is what the problem is. And then the other piece you want to put right at that seam there. All right, so we are done with the tear tape. But you don't want to do anything with that yet. Okay, so let's go to decorating the front of this panel here. So I have a piece of designer series paper that I will add to the front. And then we'll do a little stamping. We'll decorate it, make it all nice and pretty. This is the 3D project that I did recently at an event at Cork Wine Bar in Florida, New York. So I thought it'd be nice to show my viewers, you know, some of the projects that I do when I'm there, when I'm at these various places. So this was a 3D project, and everybody had a wonderful time. Okay, so I am not going to put the piece on the back. This is where you'll write your message. So I'll add that later when I decide who I will be giving it to, but just wanted to show you where it goes. Because obviously if you put it there beforehand and you're not writing your message, then after it's already closed, it's going to be a little hard to do that. Just a thought. All right, so I'm going to do my sentiment. We're going to say happy holidays and cherry cobbler. I'm just going to stamp that right in the middle. About there, should be good. Yes, it's a little crooked, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Set that aside. All right, let's decorate the front. And then I also have some of these cut out, and these little pieces of, I guess it's pine. A pine tree. I've got different colors. I cut out a bunch of them. This comes from the Winterly Treetops. I think that's what it's called. And we'll get one in cherry cobbler. So I have Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, and cherry cobbler. So I'm going to put this on dimensionals. My sentiment. I'll add, I might be going a little bit overboard here. I'll just do 6. So let me know in the comments if you think that you'll use these for Christmas, Halloween, any occasion, birthdays. I'd love to know what you're going to use these for. Or maybe just for your coworkers. That's another idea, right? You can hand them out to coworkers. That'll be a nice little treat. Teachers also, if you have kids in school. Doctors, nurses, just to say thank you. I think they would make perfect little gifts for them. All right, so I'm just going to add a dab of glue right here about. And I'm going to start putting these pieces down. Probably should have waited to take off the backings for the glue dots because now my fingers are getting all sticky. All right, so we are going to put this right here in the center, maybe a little bit lower because it looks like it might hit the top there. Okay, and then our last one, I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals, I think. Or should I just add it over to this side? Yeah, I think I'll add a dimensional to that. Or not a dimension. Yeah. I was going to add one of these little pieces to it, to the bottom. So, yeah. It's still called a dimensional, right? Even though it's cut. I love to use those pieces around the edges for something like this. And then we're just going to tuck that right in. Right here. Like so. Make sure it doesn't come over the top. Okay, now we're going to remove the backing on this piece of tear tape. If I can get a hold of it. Just had my fingernails cut short, so it's hard to get these. All right, let's use the scissors. Or actually, you know what, let me use my take your pick tool. That always does the trick. There we go. So you expose the adhesive, and I'm going to line up probably, you could fit 5, but I noticed that because they're not all Hershey's Kisses are not created equal, and don't press them down yet. So some of them might be wider than others. So that's why I say don't press them down yet. You know, come in a little bit from the edge, probably about half an inch. But like I said, you could fit 5 in here, but depending, like see this one's a little bit wider or smaller actually. It looks smaller. So, but we're going to go with 5. Okay. And then when you're happy with their placement, just kind of give them a little press so that they stay there. And then we'll take the backings off of this tear tape. That out of the way. And this piece here. And this piece here. Okay, and then you're going to cover that up. And you're going to flip it and press that down right there, like so. Give it a good press. And there you go, friends. How cute is that? Is that not the cutest little thing? That's such a great gift for somebody. Oh, let's not forget our gift card. Let's pop that right in here. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me show you my other design. It's the same exact thing. I used a different tag. And what I did is I flipped over the designer series paper so it didn't have any gold on it. Same concept though. And I used the double oval punch on this one That's a retired punch though. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please be sure to like and click that notification bell and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber, so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to try this and what holiday you think you'll give it to your friends or family or coworkers, which holiday you'll use to give it to them. So leave me a comment, give me a like, share my video with your crafty friends. If you're not a subscriber, be sure you subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for following along with me on this journey. And remember, if you're not a subscriber to my monthly newsletter, be sure you subscribe. And my next one will go out on Wednesday, October 1st, so you don't want to miss that. There's several announcements that Stampin' Up! Made to the demonstrators, and I will pass that along to you. So have a great day, everyone. Till next time, bye-bye.